Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome to 20 Minutes Till Dawn. It's me, Cranberry. How's it going? Hopefully, you're doing well. Today, we're playing a little bit of Spark. I got a funny story about a little oopsie I made, but before we get into that, let's actually talk about the build here. We're playing Spark Crossbow. I had a person who I didn't recognize before. It might have been the first time they actually commented. They had the name xFirce. It was like fierce, but without the E, so xFirce. I don't know how you say that exactly. But they requested that I play Spark Crossbows. That's what we're doing today. Gotta be honest, don't like the build. Kinda hate it, because Spark Crossbow not really super synergistic. But there's some stuff we can do here, and we will try to do that today. Um, we're gonna be playing Power, Barrage, Glass Cannon, and Cadence on the left side, and then Shield side, Courage, Momentum, Healing, Growth. Nothing too interesting or crazy going on here. Um, we're gonna start the game off by just playing a normal crossbow build, and we're gonna try to transition into the sort of Abby spam crossbow build by the end game. We'll see if we can make it work. I'm a little skeptical about it, but we'll see. We're not going for a super high kill count here, so we're just gonna play on the forest. Pumpkin patch, a little tricky potentially for us. So I don't know about that. We'll see how it goes though. Um. So anyway, I wanted to talk about. Like I mentioned before, I did a funny little goof earlier today. I tried to record this build and it was going great. Everything was going really well. I had a bunch of soul hearts, and I had specifically one red heart. I killed the boss, and the boss dropped a tome of power, and I was like, "Ooh, tome of power! I will take that." Forgetting that the way this game works, if you have 0 red hearts, even if you have soul hearts, you still die. So that was really annoying. And I learned an important lesson that I will definitely forget in about a month from now. But, whatever. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Besides that, though, I am doing well. It was a little annoying to have to start the video recording over again. But here we are. Now, these are all essential perks for this build, basically. Rapid fire less so, but you do still want death rounds. But double shot, take aim, and quick hands are all very important. Maybe controversial. I'm taking double shot first. I think for the crossbow, it's really important to get a little bit of spread here on your shots, so you can take out like groups of enemies with a little bit more ease. But, maybe debatable. I don't know. Whatever. Doesn't really matter too much. Another thing I want to talk about here before we get too far into the video. Remember like a month ago when I talked about how it would be cool to try to do like a media club style thing for 20 minutes till dawn. We're at the lull in the run at the 10-minute mark. We would talk about maybe cool and interesting media. Just forgot about that. Apologies for that. But I remember it now, and I want to talk about a thing today. So stick around till the 10-minute mark, and we'll talk about an interesting bit of media that I think is fun and cool and neat. Now, tough choice here. We've got Energized, right? Which is very strong. If we go for like the spam build, which I think we will do eventually, but I don't think it's essential. We have Power Shot, which is very good, especially with Splinter. Very, very strong. But I'm going to go for Soul Reap here, and the reason for that is we want to prioritize seeing Soul Powered as soon as we can. So we'll take Soul Reap here for that reason. I forget if it was the last video or 2 videos ago. I had a build that had Soul Powered pretty early, and it did feel like the run was kind of out of control. So I want to take Soul Reap a little bit more highly now, so I can get a better sense of how impactful it can be if you get it early. Well, you know what? Again, controversial take here, I think. I kind of don't like take aim with the crossbow. I like our bullets to spread more. I'm not a big fan of it tightening the spread here, so I think I'm gonna go Power Shot first. Hugely controversial takes here, but we're not. And I don't care super much about like getting. I mean, if we got a cool high kill count, that'd be neat. But it's not like my big priority today. I just wanna, the run to actually work here. So we'll see how it goes. Listen, I got RuneScape to play as well. I mean, I don't got all day to sit around being all goofy. Trying to get a level 4 assassin. In that build, by the way, in that the video that got scrapped because I killed myself because of Soul Hearts betraying me, I did manage to get a level 4 Fusillade, and I think there's something, you know, I gotta do some research on which perks are stronger or weaker depending on what you see, because I think that I'll take a fanfire here, by the way. I think there's something to be said about getting a super early Fusillade. I think it does make you a lot stronger in the early game. Maybe more so than Assassin does. And I think it's something that I would like to research more. What perks can keep up with Assassin in the early game? I think the thing about Assassin that's so important is that it also is, you know, required for Kunoichi, which is one of the strongest perks in the game for most builds as well. So I think most times you do care about it. And I think for this build we do want Kunoichi as well for the infinite piercing. Ooh, that'll give me soul powered here. I think we want it for the infinite piercing, but we're not super desperate for Kunoichi for this build. It's cool, but it's not like essential. Like mini-clip for this build feels a bit more essential. I don't know, that could be wrong too. Hard to say. You know what, I kind of want... I think it would be fun to if they put the the old crossbow back in as a new weapon. Ooh, this is a tough choice here because we need quick hands for mini flip like I was saying before, but we got a Fusillade right here. It's hard to skip it. Hard to pass on a Fusillade here. Give me that soul heart, please. What do we get? Electro Affinity? Sure, why not, I guess. I was saying something and I forgot what I was saying. Straight stone cold, forgot what I was talking about. I don't know. Maybe about which perks were strong? I don't know. I actually straight up brain just dumped the information we were discussing. These all suck. Give me soul, I guess, whatever. It's not bloat. Actually, it adds damage. It adds damage because it gives you a heart for free. Sick, actually. I don't know. Fusillade good, though. Fusillade good, obviously. Very strong perk, very poggers. Oh, they were talking about how Assassin is good because it's part of Kunoichi. Also, it's obviously good on its own, too. I should mention that as well. Anyway. Another thing I want to talk about is the new update. Big Shot is good here for sure. But I think we take quick hands here. I want to talk about the new update. The playtest has not started for it yet. Mr. Flan did mention in his Discord that the playtest was delayed a little bit. Hopefully it'll be coming out soon, but there's no date for it. I have some speculation I'd like to make about this upcoming playtest. And I have no insider info here. This is me purely just making a guess on pretty much nothing really. But my theory is that, oh goddamn you, by the way. My theory is that this new playtest is going to have new darkness modes added to the game. That's my theory. I think we're gonna get some new difficulty added to the game, and the reason for this theory is, I think they just want. I think that's what they want to playtest, and then that's why they're bringing in people for it, right? It most likely isn't a new character or new perks, because whenever they do that, they don't do these playtests for them, right? My theory is that they want to have more people to test difficulty of these new darkness modes. That's my current working theory. It definitely can be wrong, but if you disagree with me, you're a coward and you can face me in the octagon. But yeah, that's what I think. That's my guess, at least. If you have any other personal theories as to what's going to be in this playtest, I'd love to talk about them. But to me, at least, it just seems pretty obvious that, you know, if they're asking people to come do the playtest this time, that it's probably because there's something that they need to test. Could be a new game mode as well, just in general. But I just feel like I mean, maybe this is me hoping for a new difficulty because the game is kind of, I wouldn't say it's too easy. I think it's appropriately hard for most people. But and not to be too braggadocious here, I've played this game a lot, and it's gotten kind of, for most builds. This build specifically not super easy. I'm not autopiloting here, but a lot of builds in this game. Like, I play like Lilith Backgun, and my brain is kind of just on autopilot when it comes to actually playing, when it comes to like the mechanics of the game. So I think that, you know, some more difficulty modes wouldn't be hard. I think we take Arrow. I know we take Splitfire here. Splitfire is pretty nice. Would like extra projectiles. Oop, excuse me, pardon me. But yeah, I don't know. That's my theory, at least, is that new difficulty modes. Darkness 20 is my guess. Maybe more. Maybe just new game modes in general, like, I don't know. Multiplayer would be really cool, but that seems unlikely. That would be a bit of a wild decision, I feel like. Do we have Energized yet? We do, okay. Just wanted to make sure we had it. You can do some little spam clicking here. You can use trees as like sort of like a magnifier, not really, but trees triggering consistent lightning for us means that we can shoot a lot more. Doing my best to collect experience here, but it is a little tricky for sure. Oh, give me Splinter, yes. Absolutely. Now the lightning begins. Now we're really in the shit. Perfect timing, too, for this wave. Okay. Not getting any Spirit Hearts to show up, though, which is kind of a sketch, but whatever. Oh, we have mini clip now, too. You love to see it. Oh, there's one. Okay, cool. Okay, very good, very good. What are you know what, one thing we can do as well? You know, we could speculate on what some of the difficulty modes might be. I was thinking about a little bit off recording here. One that I thought of, which would be maybe kind of interesting, but ultimately not that impactful, is like a level cap, right? Let's say darkness level 16 for whatever, right? Caps you out at level 40. Kind of interesting. I think ultimately I wouldn't like it because I feel like when you're getting a high kill count run, it sort of scuffs everything up to have like a level cap. But it does also kind of constrain you to like a specific build, which is kind of cool too. Right? You have like a very finite number of resources. But then the issue is that bloat perks become an even bigger issue. So I don't like that in general. I think in the current state of the game, adding a level cap to a difficulty mode would be a nightmare as far as getting a high kill count. But it would be interesting. I'll take haste here. I would love to see a darkness modifier that adds even more spawns. If you didn't know, darkness level 1 increases the enemy spawn rates, right? But then every other darkness level makes the game harder in regards to kill count, right? Enemies have more health, enemies deal more damage, yada yada, less perks showing up in the pool. Everything else from that point on inhibits your ability to kill enemies, which is fine. Like, the game, obviously, as it gets harder, it should be harder to kill enemies. I have no problem with that. But I would also, for the sake of getting a high kill count, would not hate it if there was maybe, you know, some more enemies being added again, right? Because then that would, like, you know, in theory, right? In theory, if you were trying to get a high kill count, you would always play Darkness level 1. If you didn't care about, like, difficulty and you were just being like, okay, I want to optimize for the highest kills possible here, you would always take darkness level 1 because that is the meta choice if you're purely kind of trying to get a big kill count number, right? But if they add another darkness level, let's say darkness level 17, for example, right, is we'll take your Reaper rounds here. Let's say darkness level 17 is even more enemies get spawned, right? Then we're looking at, you know, it being debatable which one is better for getting a high kill count. There's a little bit of flexibility now instead there. Which I think would be cool for me. But that's me being selfish and just wanting something that only benefits me, really. It's not necessarily a good idea, but I don't know. Would be neat. Oh, Media Club. We're at the 9-minute mark. Shit, I was gonna get a lot harder. Oh no. So the album that I recommend for this Media Club episode, is There Existed an Addiction to Blood by Clipping. It is a hip hop album. If we wanted to be very specific, I believe the genre it would be referred to is horrorcore, which is sort of like basically spooky rap. I remember when the singles for the album dropped, I watched like a music video for one of them on YouTube, and the top comment was like something along the lines of like, "This bumps in the whip on Halloween" or something like that, which is very funny. So that's the idea, is that it's like scary Halloween themed music, but not Halloween themed, but like scary, like horror themed music. That was hip hop, and it was very good. I really enjoyed the album. If you're not into hip hop, like, don't worry, no harm, no foul. Not what I'm looking for. No hard feelings. That's what I'm trying to say. No hard feelings. You know, no one has to like every genre of music, so it's not an issue. But if you do like hip hop, I'd love to hear what you think about the album. I enjoy it very much. It's my favorite Clipping album, by far. And I do enjoy it. Anyway, that's today's Media Club. There you go. You can stop watching now if that's what you were interested in. It'd be kind of weird if you got this far into the episode and we're like, okay, I'm done. But hey, that you gotta go. No biggie. I'll see you next month for Media Club. What else was I gonna talk about? I don't remember, man. Dark and Darker. I'm sorry, I can't. A new record for how far we got into the video without mentioning Dark and Darker, though. I will say, if you were a fan during the Monster Train days, I do have good news. I believe I have convinced Gabriel to check the game out for the next playtest. That should be fun and exciting. Ooh, charged up here. I think we already have energized, but sure, more ammo. Why not? Ooh, let's see how spam clicking looks here. It does, you know, hey, this seems pretty good. It's a little annoying, you know, audio-wise. This does seem to be a pretty strong setup, though, for this, at least. I think you want penetration shot. Oh, actually, no. Why would we take penetration when we have Gunmaster, which is penetration, and then more stuff as well? I think we will take... Although, do we have... Oh, you know what? We don't have Assassin yet, do we? I'll take... Actually, we'll take this. Because we don't have Sniper either yet, right? Yeah, okay. That was the right decision to make. For sure. No doubt about it in my mind, at least. But yeah, Gabriel is considering playing Dark and Darker, and by I think he's gonna do it. I think he's gonna play with me a little bit, which will be fun. Maybe we can. Voyix is maybe considering playing as well too. He's less definite. But Voyix is considering, and Gabriel, I don't think it's a hard yes, but I think he is interested as well. So I'm pretty excited for that. Get some of the Monster Chain boys to start playing Dark and Darker with me, which would be pretty cool. And not that I don't like playing with my friends, but my friends are not super interested in making like videos and stuff like that with me. They just want to play the game with me, right? And I feel like, you know, here's the thing too, right? Not to be too braggadocious, I have like 7 friends, right? Which is crazy. What a brag, right? But I have a decent number of friends, and when Dark and Darker playtest starts, like, they all want to play, which is really cool. But what ends up happening is that we'll be hanging, right? It'll be like me and two of my friends playing. We'll be in a Discord call, right? In our Discord server, and then like two people hop in and they're like watching us play, and then like two more people hop in, and then it gets a little crazy, and it's like people are yelling about funny stuff happening in the game, and it's not conducive to actually making YouTube videos and stuff like that, unfortunately. And I don't blame them for that, obviously, right? They're my, my friends. I don't expect them to be like, hey, can we, like, maybe get some of these people to leave the Discord so we can record my YouTube videos? That's unbelievably cringe and not cool, right? But it's not their prerogative to be making YouTube videos as well, so I don't blame them for not, like, obviously that's perfectly cool. We don't have to, when I'm playing with them, we don't have to be making YouTube content, right? But I want some people who I can also, like, be like, hey, I want to make a YouTube video. Gabriel, Voyix, you down to play a bit? That would be nice to have that option at least. Anyway, I don't know. What else can we got 4 minutes left. What else can I ramble about here? I can't believe that hit me. God damn it. I don't know. Let's just dump on this Shogath here. I don't have Overload yet, do I? We have all the pieces for it, but we just don't have it. We actually don't end up firing that much. Yeah, the Abby build is definitely better than this, because I cannot click the mouse fast enough to get like the full optimal fire rate out of this. It's just too hard. Honestly, I think this is just, I mean, we could take Tome of Speed here, I guess. Doesn't matter too much from this point. But Tome of Speed is an absolute waste, for sure, here. And this build, unfortunately, does just seem obsoleted by the, let's take this here, and actually let's go spam clicking. Now I was kind of sick with it. This build does just kind of seem more or less obsoleted by Abby Crossbow. Abby Crossbow with Ethereal just seems to output way more shots than this does. Because we're forced to spam left click and my little fingers can only click so fast. Unfortunately. It's not bad though. You can obviously see this is pretty cool. It's just going to be really low kill count wise. We're only level, I just realized we're only level 28. We're only level 20, now 29. And we've got a couple minutes left in the run here. So it's not a bad build, but it just doesn't really do much. Can we kill you by the way? Oh, I accidentally clicked off screen. Oh. There we go. Overload, there we go. Please, Terry, go away. Thank you. Electrical burn is our last one? Yeah, there we go. Electrical fire, I'm sorry. My apologies, Garçon. I've had more annoying builds to play than this, but this one, just the noise of it. The noise is pretty bad. Sure, give me a big shot. Why not? How much does a single shot do? Looks like 50-ish damage. That's pretty good damage output. And we got all the explosions happening and stuff too. Getting a little laggy as well, dang. Anyway. What else to talk about before this video wraps up here? Oh, we should go auto aim, by the way, too. We're gonna go auto aim. I'm gonna just chill over here. Oh, I'm gonna get this heart. I'm gonna take my, you know what? I'm gonna take my headset off so I don't have to listen to the incessant, you know, reload noises. You can just do this instead. Very cool. I will say, I don't know if the mic is picking it up at all. I try to have my settings set up so that way, like, mouse noises and keyboard noises don't get picked up by the mic too often. It's not perfect. Usually does a pretty good job, but I bet you're hearing some clicks here. I am just 100% just spamming the click button right now. There is that. What else to talk about before we wrap this up? probably, if you're watching this video, I'm probably doing a stream tomorrow. Or if you're watching this video when it gets uploaded. If you're watching this on Saturday, March 11th, I am probably streaming on March 12th. So maybe come swing by, check that out. Probably it's going to be another Kaizo Ironman run. But I'm thinking of the week after, trying to do something a little bit more interesting. Maybe something Smash related, I'm not sure. So if that kind of piques your interest, maybe come swing by. We'll see. We'll see what we can do. I don't know. I just thanks for I want to say I don't like this build. It's very annoying, but it is neat. It is cool as a proof of concept to be just spamming clicks with Spark. If you have any more builds you want to see me do, please leave a comment. Please, say like, hey, I want to see you try this one out, and not just on this video. At any point in any video, if you want to see me play a certain build, I'd be more than happy to. But yeah. Goodbye.